After pulling away from Evangel Av Lukau, Apostle Muhlala, he turned attention to Nigeria, and in 2021, he headed west. He pitched camp with doctrinally controversial Dr. Abel Damina and his wife and announced them as his spiritual parents. For some, it was J. Israel, as usual, looking for a gold mine. However, few months down the line, there was separation for some unknown reasons. Dr. Abel Damina a few days ago ripped into the Zimbabwean preacher who now resides in his home country of Zimbabwe. He spoke of how Jay had asked him for financial assistance, else he would go back to his old ways.
There's one young man in South Africa, I think he may be in Zimbabwe now or somewhere, who came to me some time back and said he has started preaching Christ now. He wants to preach only Christ, Christ only, nobody but Christ only. And he started what he called a movement. Then it started biting hard. He started fighting all the false prophets and everybody he could attack. And things became dry. When things became dry, he reached out to me. And when he reached out to me, he started looking for how I can assist him. I assisted him a few times financially. I sent him money just to encourage him. He said, because I'm no more preaching those other things now, things are so tough and I'm getting tempted to go back. I said, no, don't go back. Let's assist you. But while I was doing that, I discovered there would be a problem. Because number one, he was still in this flamboyancy. He still had this greed. He is asking for money, but he was still looking for how to wear designer shoes, designer suits. He was still looking for how to live expensive life. I knew his convictions were not genuine. And I knew he would not last. He is back to where he was.
Dr. Damina advised such elements to do an introspection of themselves before preaching this gospel.
You must cut down your appetite if you're going to preach this message. You must cut down your appetite. You must develop contentment. A preacher that cannot develop contentment cannot preach this message. He will be going to and fro. And you will see his mouth full of stories, because sometimes you have to tell too many stories to get people to give you money. But when you stay with this message, you must cut down on your appetite. So when you create a monster of a lifestyle, then it becomes difficult for you to live without that monster. So now you have to use Bible to be raising money to sustain that monster.